I don't know why, but brainstorming makes some people cold. Because there's a storm in their brain and the storm is cold.
Okay.
The secret. Hi guys and welcome to another video. So today we're gonna start making like RPGs game.
Today we'll start to make a design of the game you want to make. So usually this is a brainstorm session. So do you know what is a brainstorm?
Yes.
We just discuss things. But when we discuss things, we need to write down all those ideas. So to write down all those ideas, I introduced a tool called freeplane. Freeplane is a mind map tool. So this tool helps you to draw mind maps.
Mind map.
Yeah, it's open source, it's free, so easy to use, has a lot of features. So
Then can you copy its code if it's open source?
yeah, you can. You can contribute to the thing. So the website is called freeplane.org, so you can download this thing from their website, from those links. Once you download it in your local, you can open it. It supports all the platforms, Windows, macOS, Linux, whatever. So when you create your mind map, you have just a root node. We say it's a game. Yeah. You can double click to change the text and enter to confirm the text. So if you need to create a new node, just click the tab. So you get a tab, it creates a new node, and then you can start something. Okay. First, we'll talk about the ideas you've written down. I think you said to have your top 5 ideas.
Yeah, but I think I'll only do like a few.
So have you like combined all those together?
I sort of, instead of combining, I just want to remove some instead of like combining all. I think I'll go for funny fails, fantasy, and games with puzzle and story game.
So if you want to create the same level nodes, you just enter again.
On the first node thing.
So if you are on this node, right? So the blue means you're on this node, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you enter, it will create a node.
Okay.
Sibling node.
Let's write maybe story.
What's the story?
The story is to save the princess.
What else?
Weird, like funny fail, or like just weird fails. Let's just say.
Weird fails. What's that?
Like when you fail something, it's very weird.
You need to explain all those ideas to me. Don't understand at all. Anything else?
I think fantasy.
What kind of fantasy, right? You need to
Like
be more specific.
More like Link stuff.
Okay,
but
so RPG
you
kind
don't.
of fantasy.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope. I think we could do your choice games.
What's your
like choice?
What's that?
Like the player chooses what happens.
So those are more like the types of games.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can only choose one.
Okay.
Or maybe we can combine them somehow, but I'm not sure.
I think the clicking will only be in like the first level. The first.
We don't have the clicking here. Clicking is part of the puzzle, basically.
Yeah.
Right. Like clicking game is one of the puzzle game. Story, I'm not sure what's that. Is that
like say the princess is in trouble again.
But what type of the game is it?
Save the princess.
Save the princess?
From the Dark Lord.
But what type of game is this? Save the Princess? Is it RPG? Is it
RPG?
And puzzle? Any other puzzle game? You can any other puzzle?
Mazes? A maze?
Maze?
The ending part, if you want to get to the castle, you have to finish the maze and get a sword just to cut a single bush.
So those are details.
Just
in the
a
maze?
single bush.
That's fine.
That's it.
That's a
like
detail.
seriously.
Yeah, it's a detail in the maze. So you have some ideas for the maze, and I think for puzzling you have something else, some other ideas.
And weird fails is when you fall into like when you get into the prickly bush, so you just accidentally fall in it and then like poop yourself. Accidentally pee your pants, but then the hero remembered that he accidentally ate
Fall
some
in
type of
the bush and what?
and like the hero notices that he ate explosive diarrhea last morning, so he accidentally poops
That's
in the
too
bush,
yucky. I
so
don't want to do
the
this.
poop explodes and he game over.
Game over in a weird way. I don't want to write poop on this slide.
Okay.
So those are the ideas of the game over kind of thing, right? Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. Fantasy, what's about this?
So the Dark Lord's gonna be very
So is fantasy part of the story? Thing?
because like the game's magic.
So it's fantasy story.
And choice is like you choose what happens.
Okay, yeah. So in the game play, you will be able to make decisions which will change the story. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is part of the story as well.
Yeah.
Okay? So this is part of
The story.
This is part of the gameplay. I'll probably add a type, say this is about gameplay. So weird fails is part of gameplay. Puzzle is part of gameplay. So these are part of the story. Yeah.
Basically, ideas are also in the story.
The ideas includes both stories
Okay.
and gameplay and all those everything. So we're trying to make a whole thing. So I think for the story, you also said something about you wake up or you
Waking up
no
the
cliff
hero. Waking up the hero. That's the clicking part.
wake up. So it's like the first scene. Yeah.
But it's gonna instead of probably being easy, usually you can actually click the hero, but it doesn't wake him up. You just get order, and like there's objects that you can click, and you have to buy them, some of them. But you'll start with one object in every level.
To move this thing up. Okay. So you press command and up, you can move it up.
Also, the hero's gonna have energy.
So that's part of the gameplay. So the
Every move that's gonna be losing lots of energy. So it's gonna start out with about 5 steps and it just runs out of the energy, which will be pretty stupid.
Let's talk about the gameplay first. What type of game is it? Is it like a character moving around the map, or is it
Character moving around the map? Yep.
It's like 2D moving around.
Yeah, 2D.
2D.
It's more like 3D and 2D.
So you want to make it 2.5D kind of?
Yeah. Like you can see the characters.
RPG kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So the main character
will want cereal.
So go HP and what?
Energy. And wants cereal.
What's that?
So he wants to eat cereal.
What does cereal do? Give you energy or give you HP?
Extend your energy bar. Energy bar length.
Can the main character level up with whatever experience?
No levels.
No levels.
Cereal will cost the clicking money.
So maybe you get money from the click game.
Yep.
Get
money. Clicking objects.
Okay. Or you just get money from finding stuff in the map, maybe?
No, just
Boxes.
clicking objects.
Let's see how that goes. So basically, a character wakes up there and trying to walk around. What's the main purpose? Is it just
to save the queen?
Save the princess from the Dark Lord?
Yep.
So do you have enemies to fight, or?
One is...
How do you fight?
One is a very strong guard, but so the main character is not able to fight or attack. The main character is only able to use problem solving to get around it. So there's only gonna be 2 enemies in the whole entire game. It's 2 guards of the Dark Lord, so they're gonna be protecting. And they lift the bridge. They try to get to your side. You get to the other side. When they're attacking, you flip the lever. They get blasted to space. The bridge just lifts them up and they just fly away.
Okay, so puzzle is part of the fighting. Maze is part of the gameplay. So fighting, you solve some kind of puzzle, yeah? That's what it is.
Do problem solving?
Yeah, problem solving. We probably need to introduce more fight things. We'll discuss this later.
Actually, we don't need HP, actually.
So you don't want... because there's no fighting, there's only...
Yeah,
problem
the 2
solving?
fighting. Yeah, if you just don't do it, then it's just instant death.
So the story, let's go back to the story. So the hero wake up somehow, and how does he know he wants to save the princess? What's the story? Oh, he just suddenly, it's like a real person, no clip into the game, and suddenly he got the idea he has to be the hero and save the princess.
So when you try waking him up,
by brainwashed by the game,
and then
there's
gonna, and then suddenly when you just wake him up, some type of guy told from Mario FBI or whatever. Then they open the door and it's the princess is in trouble again, shouting in the face. But in this part, you can control the character, but this is a first fail. So if you don't move backwards one block when he tells you, or he's just gonna scream on you so hardly that you fall down and get paralyzed and you die. So you have to go back one step. Then you will...
So that's part of the first thing. What do you call it?
Try to survive Toad's shouting.
So does the hero still need to wake up by the click game, or?
They still wake up by the click game. It's when the hero wakes up.
Okay, have to wake up. Survive from the messenger.
By taking a step back.
Knocking the door.
Like the FBI.
So hard. FBI, you cannot say FBI. FBI is gonna get you.
Okay.
It's a fantasy world, there's no FBI.
Can't there be?
Fantasy world, there's no FBI. So the messenger told you to save the princess. So you need to... Where's the Dark Lord?
The Dark Lord is... So the character will already know. It's in a castle through the maze, and then it's gonna be
the castle is
a maze and 2 bodyguards.
Bodyguards.
And one more thing. So in the castle, there's a key, and it's actually you can't reach it, but actually you can click on things and get money. So if you actually click and keep getting your energy bar higher, when you enter the level, the energy bar has to be low. Then the energy grows so much, the key just gets knocked over.
So that's like a secret.
Yeah, but you must do that to pass the level. So
That's
the character cannot reach the key.
Secret key. It's in the maze. Use energy bar to get.
Which is gonna be pretty weird. So I want in the maze, it's gonna be a bit hard because the floor's gonna be ice. So if you're smart enough, so every step you move, there will be.
So will there be different levels in the maze?
It's just a gigantic maze.
Only one level.
The maze to be like always changing when you're playing it.
So every time you enter the
AI.
maze, the level changes. The map changes.
Yeah.
It's like auto-generate kind of maze.
Yeah, but I don't want it infinite generated.
It's very hard. Optional, okay. Auto-generated maze. Different. What the tag we're gonna use? Basically web tag. I find the JS game engine.
So when do we get started?
When you have time. We
Okay.
might need to use Jira to manage this because it's
So
gonna be not. If you don't keep processing, it's not gonna be finished. I think you still need to put more things around the storyline. So like the conversations.
but should we just first module the character? The main character.
There are free ones we can use, or we can ask mommy to draw something for us.
Okay, I want it to be pixelated.
Yeah.
Then let's just go look for it on the source first.
So what we need to do is plan. So like you said, we need all the assets.
All the assets.
What kind of assets? Like the character design.
So I think I want to do that today.
Map design. You need to have the conversation scripts. Conversation scripts is like when the hero wake up, what does he say?
Yep.
When
the
when the
conversation
people
scripts,
bend the door, what does they say?
that might give us some peer torture because you're probably gonna have to get the letters and then put them one by one.
So that's the storyline and the conversation, the script. It's like make a movie. You need to have this kind of scripts. Okay. So we need to set up the project. It's fine. We can start with those things.
Yeah, I think we should start doing first. We should get started.
So this project, we need both of us. I'll do some part of the tech part. You will need to do some part of the preparation part, and then we'll do the logic and stuff together. So if you commit to this, it's not gonna be like you need to do it every day, basically. Okay. So every day you need to do coding and you need to do stuff, and we need to plan the whole thing. Okay, I think that's good enough for today. This is just show you how to use a mind map to do this kind of brainstorm, like a rough kind of draft. But once we move this into Jira, into tickets, into better stories, then you will get more ideas and more stuff filling the content. Okay? I think that's good enough for today.
See you later and
Okay, bye.
bye.